Hi, Cozy friends! Welcome to episode 32 of the Cozy Girls podcast.
Whoop, whoop. Thank you guys for being here. You guys, whoever's been here since day one, like, you're a real one. You're a real MVP. Put in the comments MVP if you've been here since day one. But if you're new, welcome also.
Literally, we started this in July.
Yeah, so
it's July.
It's been a year. Yay. So if anything, you guys can count on us to bring you the podcast episodes. So
it's all about the consistency and the motivation and our love for content creation. So that's why we're still here after a year. So.
And today's episode is so special. It's like so exciting. We are going to talk all about our business trip that we took to LA. It was literally a one-day trip.
Literally.
Oh my gosh. It wasn't even like 24 hours. It was like 12 hours at most.
12 hours at most. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That was crazy.
Yeah. And I honestly couldn't believe when I got the email. I mean, look, it was a small beauty event, but for me, it's something big because...
It's big. I'm sorry, but it's big.
Yeah, it's just really exciting because we love doing this. And I love content creation. I love beauty. I love skincare. So, and then I got to... bring Cozy Girls with us. And
yeah. So what was the beauty brand that reached out to you?
Yeah, so the beauty brand was Mixsoon. It is a Korean skincare brand because I actually started doing UGC, which is like, I guess, making like product videos for different brands and especially Korean brands. So
really? Okay.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to ask you about that because you were like, yeah, I'm like honing in, like tailoring my stuff to the UGC. So what is that? Do you know what that stands for? Or
yeah, so that stands for user generated content. So basically brands, they reach out to UGC creators to promote their products.
Okay.
So you're not really an influencer. I mean, you can be both, but you can have zero following but make really good videos for brands. And then
that's pretty much what I am right now without the title, like, because I don't have like any followers or anything. Wow.
Yeah, so
you do a really good job with that too, like, for real.
I'm trying. Yeah.
No, you literally like motivate me, like,
really?
For real. Yeah. And then, like, you're so quick at it too. Like, yeah, you have a little talent for that. Yeah.
I feel like we motivate each other in different ways. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you motivate me in so many different ways in content creation.
Really?
Yeah, you really do.
I'm like, how? I'm like, I don't even post anything pretty much. I just barely started up again, like, because you motivated me.
And this video right here, I'm going to show it. This video right here, if you're watching on YouTube or Spotify, this is everything. I love this video. Like, the production, your makeup. I think you would motivate me because you're so amazing at beauty. And
you motivate me with the skincare.
Really?
Yeah. We just love on each other, guys. Sorry.
Yeah,
like,
I feel like it's how
friendship
should be.
Sorry, not sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I started.
What happened?
Oh, wait,
no.
no.
You're good.
No, we're
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Sorry, I thought I didn't plug in something.
Okay.
But anyway, I just, so I started doing this, and then Mixsoon reached out to me and invited us to a private event. Yeah,
like, you got invited, girl, and then you were like, hey, I can bring a +1. Do you want to come?
It's a +1 though, you know? So
and then we turned it into like a Cozy Girls thing, but then like she was talking about like how we have our own thing too. So yeah.
So do you want to talk about, like, so I told you about the event and you didn't work on that Wednesday, so we flew to LA on Wednesday.
It just was like perfect timing, like, because it was in June, right? Last month, a few weeks ago,
June 19.
It was June 19. So it's Juneteenth. The event it just so happened to be on that day, so it's a legal holiday here in the States, and we get the day off, so you were like, oh, we could sign up either for Tuesday or for Wednesday. And I was like, dude, we'll do it for Wednesday. Like, and then, so everyone's talking about, like, at work, they were like, oh, what plans do you have for the day off? It was just like kind of random to have like a Wednesday off, like right in the middle of the week, you know, but it just worked out perfectly. And everyone's talking about like, oh, I'm just gonna hang out at home, or I'm gonna have a barbecue, or I'm just gonna do this or that or whatever. And I was like trying so hard not to like show off to people or nothing. I didn't even like say it. I nobody asked me, thankfully, or else I wouldn't have known how to answer. But I'm going to LA for a beauty content related thing for my podcast and everything. Like if I can, I try not to tell people that I have like a podcast or anything like that.
You
like,
try not to?
Yeah, I don't know.
Really? Because like when we're out, like you tell.
I tell everyone, like the strangers and stuff.
Yeah,
but people that know me, because I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know.
It's honestly, it's hard.
It's hard because then they look at you differently. And then they're like, oh, are they going to talk about me? Or like, I don't talk about people, but sometimes very rarely I'll talk about work, but not even. Like,
yeah, I mean, we just talk about like fun things. Nothing,
yeah,
we don't
that's
really talk
true.
about like super personal things.
You're like,
much.
why aren't you not like promoting us? No, yeah. Yeah, I need to probably just get rid of that. I don't know why I have that. That's what comes with A, being introverted, like B, like being introverted and being a creator too.
Right.
Like,
yeah, same.
Like you could, it's like a constant battle, to be honest with you, about like how much am I gonna let people into my life, and like, you know what I mean?
That's why I don't really talk about personal things on my content. Like I know that like once you do that, a lot of people can connect to you, which is fun.
Yeah.
But also like people can also tear you down and judge you even more, even though the things aren't true. But I guess you're kind of like, I mean, people will judge you no matter what. You know, even if you're not trying to be that way or be negative, people will have this idea of what you do or who you are, which is not a good thing, but
that's true.
Yeah.
No, that's so true. I need to like put that somewhere, like framed. Like people will judge you no matter what. Like
as long as, you know, we stick to our, you know, the values of our podcast and who we are.
We're
fine. Like,
no,
so
that's true.
No, but for real, like I need to promote it more too. I get nervous. I think we're the same in that sense.
So going back to the event. So I didn't get a chance to tell anyone like what I did or anything like that. It was like, in that sense, it was kind of like a cool little secret for myself. So I was like, oh, like in my head, I'm like, I'm going to go to LA for this huge event. And then when I came back also, I was like, I went to LA, like in my head, you know? Yeah. But yeah, it was like hecka quick. Like, you are such a good planner too. You're so good at traveling.
Was I?
You're such a good traveler. I felt bad because I felt like I could have done more, helped out more. But you were like on the phone. You were like looking at everything. You were like trying to make sure all our ducks were in a row and stuff. And I was like,
when I'm with the girlies, I'm like that.
You are?
Yeah. I think once I become a mother, I'll be like that even more. But when I'm with my husband, he kind of like does all the planning. But like when I'm with the friends or the girlies,
when it's your own thing,
I'm like which I like. I kind of like that. I'm not like that usually, but with traveling,
as long as it's not too much of a hardship on you. Like,
no, that was fun. Do you want to start from like the very beginning or like the days before when you were like prepping?
The days before, for sure. I mean, let's just tell them everything. So when did you tell me that? You probably told me, you called me about the event, what, like on the weekend or like 2 days before?
I think it was like, no, the week before.
The week before?
I think, or like a little less than a week before.
A little less than a week before.
Wait, it was a Sunday when I called you. I think it was a Sunday. I woke up.
Basically, we had
like
a few days.
Yeah,
a few
so
days.
It was like a few days. Yeah.
So we were like, okay, if we're gonna show out like the Cozy Girls, like, and promote our podcast, like we were like, we need to have little like QR stuff, like little postcards. We went to Staples for that. And then we were like, okay, should we coordinate outfits? Because we always like to coordinate outfits too.
I'm like, do we have the postcards? I don't know. It's somewhere.
There's somewhere. Yeah. But no, but yeah, like we were like, no, we're gonna go like all out. Like we need to like. It's just fun too to do it. I'm so glad that you are like on board with all that stuff too, like coordinating and all that. And so we went to Target together. That was hecka fun.
Yeah, we like coordinated outfits. So we kind of went we went for the denim theme. And so we both wore denim outfits. So I wore a denim dress, and you wore like a denim like what is it, overall?
Overalls, yeah. It's giving Bob the Builder. Just kidding.
It's overalls, but it was like cute overalls.
Yeah, no, they were like flared, you know. They were giving kind of disco-y, kind of girly vibe, you know.
Yeah. You should wear that for the next like disco night or something.
Ooh, yeah, I mean they're still in my closet. Like, but Target for the win, like for real. Like we got all of our jewelry from there. Like we went into detail with that outfit.
Yeah, that was so fun.
Yeah,
like prepping for it was so fun.
Yeah, and I liked that we were both wearing denim, but it looked different still. But you could still tell that we were like a unit. It was so it was so cute. People were at the event were like, oh my gosh, you guys are matching, that's so cute. And we were like, yeah.
No, literally not. No, we did feel ourselves though.
It was fun.
It was so fun.
It was a moment. It was a whole moment to like show out, to have fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I could not stop thinking about the day, like the event. So like the days prior, I was just like so excited.
You were nervous. You kept asking me too. You're like, "Are you nervous?" Like I get nervous.
And you're like, "No."
I was like, "No." But I knew I was in good hands with you, to be honest, because of how much traveling you do. So I was like, okay, because that's the only thing I really get nervous about is the traveling part, because I'm not too familiar with it. Yeah, and I feel like if I let myself, I don't know if people like this are like this at home, but I could really talk myself into like thinking I'm a bimbo and like not, and like my brain kind of shuts down, and then I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like I kind of like get into like I self like sabotage myself sometimes, and I really want to get better at that, because I like, you know, that I want to do more traveling and stuff in the future.
Oh yes.
And I might even have to be doing solo traveling in the future too. So like I want to be brave enough to be able to do that and just be like be more strong-minded about it. Right. Because I don't want to like bring myself down.
Yeah, because you are like such a strong person.
Yeah.
And like
that's on anxiety. Like that's when the anxiety switch like
anxiety
turns on in my brain.
Right. Yeah, it's the mental health of it all that we all need to work on, and it's a journey for real. Yeah.
But as long as you know like what you need to work on, you know. Yeah. But no, but it's really cool to like travel with people too that like know what they're doing, and that was definitely you. So I was like, I'm good. We're going to have fun. We got our outfits. Like, you know?
Yeah, I think I was more nervous about like meeting new people. Like I'm always nervous with the people of it all. Like I'm an introvert.
You were like, what if everyone's kind of like just looking at you like mean and just like very like, you know, think they're too cool for you kind of a deal because it's LA and stuff. And I was like, I don't think so. But if they do, oh well, we're gonna be there having fun. Like
we're you don't really that doesn't really bother you, which I like. I like that.
That's so weird, like how up until like even right now in this episode, we're sharing like our like kind of things that bother us of that we need to work on for ourselves.
I know.
It's like polar opposites sometimes.
Yeah,
it's weird.
I kind of love it though. Like I feel like when I talk, I kind of become more self-aware of what I have to work on, and I'm trying to be more positive because I love positivity. I'm trying to like not talk down on myself, because we all tend to do that, but I'm trying to be like, no, I am smart, I am like, you know what I mean, just all those things, instead of being like, I'm so stupid, I'm so dumb, blah, blah, blah.
It's like, giving therapy. It's giving self-therapy. It's giving affirmations, self-affirmations.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to be positive about that, but you know, we're getting there. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you heard Snoop Dogg's self-affirmations for like kids?
No.
It's like a kid song. You guys need to look it up. I'm gonna send it to you after this. And then like people literally, like kids and adults alike, will like listen to that and just like it just helps, I guess. You know, sometimes people do.
I'll have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to put that on my playlist for like when I do solo traveling, like you can do this, like blah blah blah.
Yeah, like one hack that I do when I feel like I don't know how to do anything is that I'm just like, no, I can do anything, I can do it. I don't know, I just like kind of switch it in my brain to be like, no, I can do anything. You know, which I'm sure you do too, but it's just that self.
Yeah.
Like,
I think like a monster. No, seriously, anxiety can just hit like that, like a monster, just like out of nowhere. And you could just kind of kick it in the butt and be like, get out of here, monster. Like,
pretty much,
you know?
yeah.
So, yeah.
Not this turning into a mental health
Yeah.
episode. But
No,
besides anxiety,
I mean, it's because that's the thing, is that we were doing something new, and that's what comes with doing new things, even if it's stuff that you love or that you dreamed about or things like that. It's out of your comfort box that you've never done before. So you're like, it's the unknown of it all. It's the I don't know how it's gonna go, you know. Yeah. So that's what it is. But just do it. You know, just do it. And if you have someone there to like help you with it, whatever that is, like that's even better, you know. So I had so much fun with you, like for real. Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the first day then.
Okay.
So I think our flight was at 10.
I think it was like at 9 or something.
9?
No, it was at 10. It's
10?
Or 9:45ish. Whatever.
Yeah, something like that. So we went to the airport. I think it was Oakland Airport.
Yeah.
So it switched from San Francisco to Oakland. So it was a pretty good drive. Nothing too far. And I couldn't
because we're Bay Area girlies.
But I couldn't sleep that night. I was so anxious and nervous and excited. So I didn't sleep. I didn't look like ready. Honestly, I had like dark circles under my eyes. But yeah, we picked you up and then we went to the airport and we went to the club.
Oh my gosh, yeah, the lounge.
We went to the lounge.
It's the Escape Lounge. And by the way, we have like a whole mini vlog about all of this, but we're just sharing the details with you guys. But we'll link the vlog in, down below. But if you don't have the link, just go to our YouTube, the Cozy Girls podcast, and you'll see the LA vlog there for Mixsoon.
It was so good. So we went to the club. And
I
that
loved
was so
it.
Nice.
I love the Escape Lounge.
Yeah, it was just very like relaxing to be there, to have breakfast there. We were planning out the day.
It was giving luxury. It was
Travel.
giving like business trip. It was
for real, like actual business. I mean, it was an actual business trip, so but like it was giving very much that vibe. Yeah,
I loved it. The like it was pretty modern looking, and like the food was great. They had like coffee. They had like infused water. Like it
and
was
everything's
nice.
complimentary. Like they even have a bar, which I guess if you're traveling like in the afternoon or evening, you can like get a like couple drinks there, and it's all free. I mean, you have to pay for the membership, but like it's all free. You can eat or
like
drink
it's included
as much.
with it.
So it was just
so
so
I went
nice.
ham on the eggs and potato.
You're making me more hungry.
No, but it was hecka early though too, and apparently I was hungry. So yeah,
it was like 8ish. It wasn't that early. It was like breakfast time. So.
Yeah, it was good. It was hecka good. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Not just raving about the eggs. But I mean, yeah, I think it's worth it though. I think going
for
to the
sure.
lounge is worth it.
Yeah, I wonder if you could just pay even just to like be able to use it. I don't know. Yeah,
I'm not sure actually.
That's cool. Like if you have like a long layover or something, like checking out the lounges and the airports or something.
That's like my favorite thing to do now. Is like go to the lounges.
It was nice, and the employees were like really nice there too. I remember.
Yeah, you called her amiga.
Did I?
Yeah, you're like, hey, amiga, or something.
Really?
You did. No, because I think that she spoke Spanish and, like, you spoke Spanish with her or something. So you just called her amiga. And I'm like,
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. What the heck? That's so
But
embarrassing.
you're, like, kind of, like, serious to, like, amiga. Like, and you asked her a question.
Hola,
or something.
amiga.
Oh, yeah,
Really?
hola, amiga. And then you're just, like, asking her a question. And then she responded to you in English.
Oh, wait. Oh, now I know who you're... Not the receptionist. It was a waitress.
Yeah, the waitress.
Yeah, because
But I guess
think...
you call people amiga, which I love.
No, like, if I know that that the workers speak Spanish... Like, that's, like if they have, like, a strong accent when they're talking in English. Because I think I was hearing that. Or something, or she was talking to someone in Spanish, like another worker.
Yeah.
Then I just kind of like to get down to their, I mean, not down, but meet them at their level, and just like kind of like, I don't know, it's just like a little.
It's
I
like
don't know
friendly.
I don't know how to explain it.
It's
But
like friendly, right?
Yeah, like I think a lot of other people do that too. Like if you're Filipina and you know someone else is Filipina and you guys both know the language, then you guys just both start talking in Tagalog. So
that's how my mom is.
Yeah, so I do that with Spanish. So I'm like, hey, like, you know, can I get this and that? Like, you know, I don't know.
That's why it's great to speak different languages, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anyway, after the club, we flew first class. So actually, we didn't think we were going to fly first class because we flew standby.
That's true.
So we were first, like, it was, like, a pretty high, like, a seat that was, like, in, like, the first, like, row. But then, like, I think, like, we got to first class because one of my mom's, like, coworkers, she told her to put us in first class. So we, like, went there to the front.
Yeah, your mom has the hookup. Because, do you want to share with them that she works at the airline? Yeah, okay.
She works. She works for the airlines. I won't say which one, but yeah, she works for the. I guess they'll see because we flew it. It was fine. So she works in the airline industry, and you know she can manipulate all these, like, where to sit and everything like that. So
yeah, so she hooked us up, and then but yeah, that's why you're also so good at traveling, because you're used to it because of your mom and stuff, like growing up.
Yeah, that's like, if there's anything that I'm good at, it's traveling.
Ooh.
Like, if there's anything, 'cause I don't really say that about a lot of things, but if there's anything, it is traveling. So we sat in first class, and that was also giving very business trip.
It was, yeah, because at first I was gonna sit next to this guy. He was nice, but he was big, and you know, I'm kind of plus size too, so it was giving a little bit like we were on top of each other a bit. And so it was a little bit. It was just a little bit. But then yeah, it was really cool because, like, right before they, like, shut the doors and everything, your mom's coworker, like, came in and talked with the freaking flight attendant, and they were like, oh yeah, those two girls over there, and if you can move them up. And we felt all that, like, okay, yes, we're gonna move up now. And so we moved up, and then we got our first class. Like, you got a mimosa, right?
Yeah, I got a mimosa. What'd you get?
I got ginger ale because I was feeling it already.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I don't know why, but yeah, maybe, I don't know.
It's just the movements of it
maybe.
all.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know.
But that was a good experience. I mean, it was only like 45 minutes to the Burbank airport.
Yeah, so, from there we went to Burbank. Yeah.
Yeah, so it really wasn't that long of a trip. Like, very short.
It was like 40 minutes max or something like that.
Yeah.
45.
Literally.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But it was comfy for what it was.
It was hecka comfortable. Yeah. And we got window seats too. Yeah. That was nice.
Yeah.
I was just like looking out the window, and I was like, man, like, I really want to do more traveling.
You're going to.
Yeah.
It's going to be an amazing travel years ahead.
I hope so.
So then, yeah, so we landed in Burbank, and what happened after that?
Oh, did you want to talk about, like, meeting someone at the airport too?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Like, before we move on to more detail?
So after the club, we, well, I guess...
The escape lounge.
Yeah, so after the escape lounge, we met a really nice girl.
Yeah.
Not a girl. Like, she was, like, maybe our age.
Yeah.
And yeah, we were just talking for a little bit, and
She was friendly because we sat next to her in the waiting room while we were waiting to board.
Yeah.
And I think I told her,
Her lashes.
I was like, oh, I really like your lashes. She was like, oh, thanks. And then and then basically we ended up telling her what we were doing, where we were going, who we are. We gave her one of the little QR postcard thingies. She followed us. We followed her. So if you're watching this, hi.
I forgot her name though.
I know.
I'm so sorry, but
She probably forgot our name though too.
Yeah.
But we remember the nice, encounter.
Like so sweet.
Yeah.
I think she was going to Universal Studios that day.
Yeah, something like that.
Everyone had day off. So
yeah, but we love people like that are just like
so friendly.
Yeah.
And like not judging you for what you do, and like just so friendly.
Yeah, she was so nice. So
so that was so nice.
Yeah.
So after landing, so fast forward. After landing in Burbank, we decided to go to this shopping center to get ready. And the shopping center was called Sportsman's Lodge.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
so
in Studio City.
So I don't know if you saw that. I think it was a TikTok that I sent you like yesterday or something. You might have not seen it, but like apparently a lot of celebrities go there.
What?
Like,
I didn't know
yeah,
that.
because it's in Studio City.
Right.
So
Where all this,
and
like,
there's an Erewhon there.
It's very LA.
You could already tell, like, if there's an Erewhon in that plaza, you already know it's like,
very LA.
The it spot pretty much for.
Literally, they had like Erewhon. They had Equinox, which is like a very like high end gym.
Really?
There was those like really fancy ice creams that you see in Whole Foods. So there was like an actual ice cream place, like Van Lee.
Oh, okay.
There was like a fancy ice cream place, and just like really like LA.
It was giving rich LA.
Yeah, it was giving rich LA. Yeah.
So yeah, we needed a place to like get ready for the event, and so we happened to find that. I think you found it or something.
I didn't even know it was gonna be like that though. I was just like, let's just go.
We were just going where the wind was taking us basically that day. Like it just all worked out perfectly. And
I think it was because you were thinking about going to a mall maybe or somewhere, a shopping center where there was a bathroom.
We wanted to just use a bathroom, like a clean bathroom where we could get ready for the event. And so yeah, we were just looking it up, and then you were like, oh, let's try this one, and that one ended up being so nice, like the rich LA Plaza type of a deal. So then they had bathrooms there, and they were like really nice and clean. Not us with our whole suitcase in the bathroom with makeup and everything on the sink, and like everyone was going into the bathroom. They would get like shocked from like seeing us.
What are they doing?
Like we turned it into our own personal vanity bathroom basically.
Yeah,
but we didn't care. We had to get ready somewhere.
Yeah, because we didn't have a hotel or anything. Like we were just there for like 12 hours. So.
Yeah, not even. We were there for
8 hours. Yeah, maybe 6 hours.
Yeah,
something like that.
It wasn't gonna be worth it if we got a hotel.
No,
and we got ready like within an hour or two, so it wasn't gonna be worth it renting a whole room and stuff.
Yeah.
So
actually, we got our hair ready in Oakland Airport.
Yeah, we did that in advance.
And then we did the makeup in the bathroom
and got dressed and all of that.
And we met some people there. We gave them our postcards
in the bathroom too, because they were like, because they were surprised at what we were doing and stuff. We're like, yeah, we're getting ready for an event, blah blah blah. We have a podcast. Yeah,
that girl was sweet though, the first one. I think you were
at the airport.
No, in the bathroom. Yeah, she was.
I was getting ready. Yeah,
she had like the clearest skin too. I was like, wow, yeah, she had very good makeup. Like, I was looking at, of course, like all that. But
hi, if you're listening.
Yeah. But yeah, so we got ready there, and then we went to Erewhon afterwards. Yeah, just to get something little.
We needed a snack, and then just to check it out too, because we hadn't been to that one before. We've been to the Beverly Hills one together. That's funny how we keep going to Erewhon together. I know. That's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, we didn't see any celebrities, or at least that I could recognize. But it was giving a little bit small, like cramped. It was busy. Yeah. It was really busy.
I feel like Erewhons are so cramped because I think they're very touristy. You think? Or is
I
it
don't
just
know.
LA? I don't know. Like,
We
why is it so busy?
definitely looked like tourists because we were freaking rolling around the Erewhon with our freaking suitcase.
Yeah.
Like I told you too, walking into there, I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like such a tourist right now because we literally had just landed and we had to carry our stuff with us, you know. So
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it was funny, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
it is what it is.
yeah.
So that was a success, I think. Like that whole like getting ready
Mm-hmm.
aspect of it all. Not us blasting Sabrina Carpenter. Oh, we are getting ready.
Yeah, that was funny too. Like anywhere we were getting ready, like at that bathroom or in the airport bathroom, we were just playing music, and it was just like Sabrina Carpenter, like Dua Lipa, like just a bunch of girly songs like that.
Girly pop.
Just getting ready,
Yeah.
you know, like because I like to listen to music when I get ready.
Me too. Yeah.
It's a whole vibe.
And not
and
everyone lip syncing along.
Everyone was like,
That's that me
"See?"
espresso.
They were hecka like, they were like, you guys keep doing your thing, basically. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's the only thing that I was worried about, is if anyone was gonna like be like a Karen basically and be like, what the heck are you guys doing? You guys shouldn't be here. I'm gonna go call security, blah blah. Like that was my worst nightmare, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, no, it was smooth. I think
Yeah.
the whole day was smooth, kind
Yeah.
of. Well, except for the Uber rides, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah,
So after we ate Erewhon,
we got an Uber, and that one was interesting. It was this like lady, like middle-aged lady that was like all rattled up,
Where
like
am I?
riled
I
up.
don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know
I
what
never
I'm
go on this
doing.
side.
I've never been here. Something about her mom that she takes care of. Like it's just, it was just
Yeah.
all over the place, and we were just like, can you just get us to our place safely? Basically, is what we
Yeah.
were thinking of. But she did. She ended up taking us. The house that
Oh my
the
gosh.
event
That whole neighborhood.
was at, it was like in the Hollywood Hills.
Yeah.
So she was even like, we were driving up there and we were like, oh my gosh, like this is such a
Yeah.
nice location. And even our Uber driver was like I've never been up on these hills. Like this
Yeah.
is like nice area, you
Yeah.
know? So, and we
Yeah.
were like, yeah, we're going for an event, like, you know. And she was like, okay, we'll have fun on your event. And then,
Yeah.
yes. And then,
Yeah.
dude, the house is beautiful. Literally, go look at the vlog so you can see it. Very,
Yes.
very beautiful aesthetic. I think you can rent out that house for like events like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And okay, so now the whole like reason why we even went there, like the Mixsoon beauty class event.
Yeah.
So basically, the class is about, you learn more about Mixsoon. You learn about the ingredients, the products, how to use them. And then at the end of it, it's like if you want to collaborate with them, you can sign up, which we definitely did.
We did, yeah. If you see our TikTok and Instagram and all that, you'll see our Mixsoon. Like it's for Prime Day, so we are kind
For
of
Amazon.
promoting the products because we love them. First of all,
Yeah.
for Amazon, for the Amazon Prime Day. Yeah.
No, I was hecka shocked, like, because, you know, I'm dry like the Sahara Desert. So when we got to try, like, a lot of their products out, and I was just, like, shocked because one of my hands was, like, bone dry, and the other one was, like, you could, like, practically see me in it. Like, it was just so shiny, moisturized, and, like, it just was awesome. So
Yeah, their products are so great. So we learned so much about like Korean skincare, how to achieve the glass skin look.
yeah, the Korean glass skin, like that's been trending for a little
while,
bit now.
yeah.
So I was like, I always thought that I couldn't achieve it, but literally
No.
I'm not wearing it right now, but like when I do, like I'm just like, oh my gosh, I can achieve it with Mixsoon. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First, like you though, like you have such good skin and you don't really break out a lot. And I think with all the products, it just helps to like really hydrate. And their ingredients are like so like
Pure. Yeah.
like super pure, like from Korea. Like all like the the fermented beans, the centella, all of that like from Korea.
Yeah,
So-
they're like very picky about what ingredients they use.
Yeah.
and like where they source it from and all of that. And like I also really liked how their company basically tries to include like farms. Like there's like they have a farm in a part of Korea that like helps the farm out, but then they're also like, you know, helping themselves to like the ingredients. So it's just like they try to help wherever they can with their brand, with their company. And yeah, like the money also that they use, like they'll donate it or just different things like that. Like they're very like, how would you say, like
efficient kind of, or like they care about
yeah, they're very caring like company, you know, like so
like
they're not greedy.
No, they're not greedy. They love help special needs kids.
And
that's kind of like
there's a lot of organizations that they help with
in Korea, so that's pretty cool.
And then another cool thing was that there's such a big brand in Korea. Like I would associate it with maybe like
social media.
No, I was gonna say like what's a big brand here, but not maybe like okay, like maybe like like it's not a skincare, but maybe if Milani, you know, Milani is to
skincare.
No,
kind of.
Okay, it's like if. What's that brand called? Is it Cetaphil?
Oh, Cetaphil.
It's like Cetaphil. What Cetaphil is to the United States, Mixsoon is to South Korea. So it's kind of known out there, and it's kind of big out there, and like celebrities.
Yeah, because like I know Cetaphil, like dermatologists always recommend Cetaphil because it's very like very simple. Whereas I think in Korea, like dermatologists and even like baby centers, they recommend to use Mixsoon.
Really? Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah. Oh, see, you picked up something I didn't. And I saw BTS on the screen because they were like showing like a projector and like telling us all about, you know, the company and all of that. They were like, yeah, like BTS uses it, like Jeon So-mi, which I love. If you guys are into K-pop, like you'll definitely know who she is. Like 17, the K-pop group, a member called DK, he uses Mixsoon. Like they actually are like, they like the products, you know. It's not just because they got free products, they're gonna use them. Like no, they like actually are using it, and they have really nice skin. And yeah, so I'm like, okay, I can trust them, like, because I actually, those are people I actually do enjoy, like, as celebrities,
right?
So yeah, I'm like, they can't lie, I think, like
about their products. Yeah. And I mean, I've been using Mixsoon even before this, so like it was cool to learn so much more about it. And yeah, the people that worked for Mixsoon were super sweet.
Oh my gosh, yeah, they were like so cool, super nice, super cute. Their skin was awesome. Yeah, they were hecka nice.
Yeah, and then they gave us like Korean snacks and drinks. And
yeah, that was really nice.
I was hungry too, so I was like, ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was like maybe like 30 of us max there, not even.
And most of them were like, they did have a social media following.
Some of them. Yeah, most of them.
I think all of them did.
Yeah. So
I think I was the smallest, but oh well.
Yeah. I was probably even smaller than you. So, we got to meet a couple people. They were friendly too. Most people like showed up late though. That was giving unprofessional.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, they showed up late, but we were the first ones there and the first ones that left. Yeah. And we definitely took advantage of us going out there and all of that. And we were also the farthest ones, right?
Yeah.
Would you consider Fresno being closer? Because there was this one girl that we met too there.
Well, they're from Coalinga.
Oh, you remember?
Which is close to Fresno, but yeah, they're like
maybe around the same.
No, they're like maybe halfway to LA from
Oh,
Bay.
then
so
yeah,
they
we
were
were.
like 3 hours.
So
by
we
driving.
were the farthest ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they
Yeah.
were hecka nice too, and we got their Instagram. She models and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, we met some nice people that are basically just into the same thing, like content creation and you know all the beauty stuff, and
Yeah, it was fun.
they were nice, and so it didn't end up being like how you thought.
I know it wasn't.
Like,
It wasn't.
yeah.
Yeah.
But most of them did end up leaving like as soon as they got the products, and then they just
It's
left.
like free products buy. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
They did. Some of them did sign up for the collaboration part of
Yeah.
it, but yeah, we're like, no, we're here. We flew. Like, we're gonna be here, first ones, last ones. Let's collaborate. Let's make friends. Like all of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So we took advantage, and we had fun doing all of that too.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, so we signed up to collaborate with them, and then after that, you were like, all right, well, it's like, we're like ready to go, basically. And you were like, oh, let me the restroom. And I'm like, okay. So I was just there, like, I was just waiting around, really just looking around. And by that point, I think there was like, no, like a couple people were already like trickling out, and it was just like me and you in the bathroom. And the girls that were working the event, they come up to me again, and they're like, so where are you from? And then I was like, oh, from San Francisco. They literally, like, they had their jaws dropped. One of them actually fell on the floor. Like,
what? She
yeah,
did? You didn't tell me this
no,
part.
yeah, she was like, are you serious right now? And I was like, yeah, we flew over here, me and my friend, we flew. And they were like, oh my gosh, thank you for doing that. Like, basically they were just like super appreciative, that like of our efforts.
Yeah.
And they were like, come on, come here. So I was like, okay. And by that point, you already got out of the bathroom, and you were like, what's going on? And I was like, oh, I just told them that we came from San Francisco. and then so she's like, okay, I'm gonna take you guys to the garage. And we were like, okay. Like, I already could anticipate something special. And she's like, so this is where we keep like a lot of our products, I guess, for right now. Something about like how they're moving or something that they needed.
Like from the warehouse or
something about the warehouse. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she was like, I'm going to give you guys one of each product. And at this point, we were like me and Jackie were like doing crazy eyes to each other, like trying not to like jump up and down, like happy. Yeah. We were just like, like, you know what I mean? Like that look that you give your friend, like when you can't be like, oh my gosh, like, because we wanted to be cool about it too. Mm-hmm. But at that point, everybody at the event did get like 4 products or so.
With like 6 maybe?
Yeah, with the cute little tote bag.
Yeah.
But when we tell you that she gave us both individually, one of each product that was there in the garage, which was like boxes and boxes and boxes of products, we could barely even put all the products in each of our tote bags. Like, it was overflowing. Like, yeah, it was just such a cool thing that they did.
I think it was like 20 products or something.
Yeah,
like that, or maybe
so
more. Yeah,
that was so nice of them. Yeah, that was really nice of them. And I've been like really going at it, like ever since I came back. I've been like like using everything. Yeah, so yeah, I like be on the lookout for content.
Oh yeah, even more. We'll do even more, like not just the Mixsoon Bean Essence, but we like there's so much more to do content on. I've been breaking out for a bit just because of hormonal reasons, so I haven't been using it as much. But once I get clear again, I'm gonna use it and get that glass skin look. So
honestly, I feel like it was purging my skin. I don't know if I don't want to say it was that, but maybe it was like taking out like the impurities of my skin.
Dang, maybe it was purging.
In the beginning it was, because I've been only using that skincare pretty much for like a week and a half now, or 2 weeks. And yeah, in the beginning I did have some pimples, but
maybe that's
now
what it was.
Now I don't really have any. So, and if I do, I know it's because like I was in the pool with a bunch of germs and stuff, or like things like that. But Yeah.
Dang, so maybe it was the purging.
Yeah, I
because my
think-
whole chin was purging like crazy.
Yeah.
But like honestly, like this cheek over here doesn't have any pimples, and like I have been using like a lot of the products, and I feel like it's been glowier than ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you guys literally, like, whatever you need to, like, target, like, just look it up on the Mixsoon website. And then I definitely recommend you guys order at least one product for yourself and just, like, give it a try and you won't regret it. Like, you really won't. Like,
Yeah.
it feels so different. I feel like American skincare, it just kind of feels like a layer on you.
Yeah, like something
And
about
that's,
it.
yeah.
Like
It's giving chemical.
It's giving chemical, whereas
Korean feels like it's like
natural.
like it's going and like
Yeah.
it's going into your skin. Like
Yeah. So like honestly, we're not just saying this to like to just promote or advertise. Like we're
yeah.
saying this because we genuinely think it's like such an amazing brand. Great for the skin, and also if you want to try Korean skincare, this is the brand.
yeah,
Like
Mixsoon.
Yeah. Like if you're like thinking, oh, I've always wanted to try Korean skincare, like Mixsoon.
I mean, if it's good enough for like BTS and like other
Yeah.
K-pop celebrities, like come on now, like you can order it too for yourself. And I don't think it's gonna break the bank either too much.
It's
Like
not that expensive.
it's not that much. It's like
Yeah.
somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Like it's not super luxury, like high end, but it's also not like dirt cheap. It's like somewhere in the middle, you know. So
Yeah. So yeah, so that was basically a shocking moment. We were
yeah.
like
So
what?
when we walked out of the house and we were waiting for our next Uber ride to our deathbed. Dude, we have
Oh
to
my
tell them about that. We'll get
gosh.
to that in a little bit, but
Yeah.
when we got out of the house, we were like freaking out with each other. We were like, "Oh my god, what just happened? Like, oh my gosh, I can't even hold all of our stuff." Like that was
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, I liked that moment a lot because we finally got to like be like, "Oh my
Yeah.
gosh," because we were holding it in the garage.
I know,
Yeah.
we really were.
We were like, "Wow, thank you so much. Like that's so nice of you." Like, but I really wanted to be just like, "Wow, that's crazy."
Yeah, no, yeah, I was just like, well,
Yeah.
actually, they were like, oh, like, what are you doing, for dinner tonight?
Yeah.
And like for some reason, I thought they were gonna invite us to a Mixsoon dinner, but no, they were just like,
Yeah.
oh no, they recommended some really good Korean barbecue
Yeah.
places, but I mean, they have a great Korean barbecue in LA, so
Yeah.
it makes sense.
So if you guys do end up having a dinner, invite us. Like,
yeah, no, for real.
I don't think they do that right now. But
no.
who knows? They're so cool that I wouldn't even doubt it. You know,
Yeah,
later
I think
on
they're
if they
trying to
did
still
something.
grow in the U.S. market. I
Yeah.
think, yeah. Which
So-
they're pretty popular, like on TikTok, I see. But
So then we ended up getting our last Uber, right? Our last Uber of the day.
oh my gosh,
Dude, that was not it. Like, did you end up rating the guy?
I didn't even rate him.
No? Okay.
I should have, huh?
Jeez.
Or did I? Maybe I did. I just forgot.
I don't know. Check your email, girl, and like rate him like 1 star, 0 stars because
Oh my god.
yeah, it was a nice car, and the guy didn't talk, but it was giving freaking race car. It was yeah,
like he was trying to like race down the hill.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
what's going on? Like, do you have to be somewhere? Like, do you have to go poop? Like, what's going on? Because he was, we were like you were literally fearing for your life. I could see it in your eyes. Like I'm not. You guys, we're not even joking. Like there was like hills and like bumps and stuff, and we were like we you remember that? At one point we were like just like this.
Yeah, you're like put your head down or something. So
Yeah.
you don't feel like
And at that point I was already like I was deflating from such a high. And also all the traveling I had already done at that point
Yeah,
that day.
and we didn't eat much.
We didn't eat much because we didn't have time. I was already like feeling something like motion sickness already. That took it just to the next level. Like it really did. Like I needed Dramamine after that. Right?
We
Remember?
both did.
And when we got
Yeah.
to the airport when he dropped us off, that was the first thing I did was
Yeah.
got Dramamine. So
Yeah, we were both so nauseous, like, and then because I heard stories about like some Uber drivers who are so crazy and like
I've never heard of that.
Really?
Yeah.
like this one like person I used to watch online, like she was saying how one time she was in Uber and he was like going so crazy on the freeway and like speeding, and
How
so
are
that's
they
why
still,
I'm like,
how are they still Uber drivers? Like how?
I don't know, but so that's why I was a little bit scared for my life, because I'm just like, who, like
Yeah.
like we could crash too. Imagine.
He was going a cool 50 on a little neighborhood
Yeah.
hill road, bumpy road.
Yeah, it was 50.
It was a whole neighborhood. Like someone's kid could have just like walked, like ran out on the
know.
street or something. Like I was this close, guys, like this close to telling him like, could you slow down? Like we don't want you to drive this fast. Like
Yeah.
no,
It
like
was
we're
very
not
much
about to
that.
have that.
Yeah.
But I think it ended up finishing like we got to like the regular streets with the traffic, and,
And he was
it was
fine.
okay. Like that's, I understand that part, but it's the whole neighborhood and hill for
what
me.
was that? It was giving like Psycho.
Yeah, you
it
were
was-
saying you called it, and I've never heard Jackie call anyone a psycho before.
Really?
Yeah, I've never heard you say that. So for you to call someone a psycho, just imagine it, guys. Like, no.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
for that moment.
Mm-hmm.
But and then he was nice afterwards.
Yeah, he
Like
was,
getting our luggage or something. Well, he was
Yeah.
just like, "Okay, thank you guys," afterwards. Like,
yeah.
and
That
we're
was
like,
just, that was, it was good. Maybe that's why you called him psycho, because he was like nice and the car was nice, but it was just his driving that was like
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. So we chilled though after that. We spent like an hour waiting for the
Yeah.
plane, and
Well, we had to check our bag, remember?
oh yeah,
Our luggage.
Dang, yeah.
Because you were like, oh my God, we're going to have to check it because of all the freaking products. So
Yeah.
we had to pay for that. And yeah, we were like rearranging our
No, it was free.
luggage. Oh, it was, free?
Yeah, it was
Good. Okay. So
Yeah.
yeah, so we literally took some time to like rearrange all of our luggage and put all the products. There was probably like 40 products altogether,
free.
dude.
Yeah.
And
Plus our
one
clothes and everything.
in one luggage, because we shared one. Because
Yeah.
it was just like a short little trip.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then we just chilled. We got some food there at the airport. It was kind of expensive, but it was really good though. Yeah.
Yeah, a $26 sandwich, but
Was it 26?
I think it was.
Yeah. Dang, that's like the most expensive sandwich I've ever had. But I really did need it though,
Oh,
because
yeah,
we
we
hadn't
were
really
so
eaten until.
hungry.
Good thing I went ham in the morning though.
I
At
should have
the-
gone ham too, but I didn't.
Good thing I was like, yeah, in the morning. But no, yeah, like so I had the sandwich and you had the poke bowl or
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah. And then I had got the Dramamine. That really did help a lot. That was my first time ever having Dramamine.
What?
And I think I took Advil too with it or something. I don't
think
know.
both of our heads were hurting
Yeah.
like crazy.
Yeah. But it was still, we were still smiling through, like, we just were like this, like crippled and like still having
so,
fun,
yeah.
but like deflated after everything,
Yeah,
you know?
I felt pretty like icky afterwards because like
Yeah.
I don't know, just like
It was a lot.
just my makeup and my hair was like down again, and just
Yeah. It was a lot, but it was like a fun. And then, so you were like, oh yeah, is this your first time having Dramamine? And I was like, yeah, it's my first time.
and it makes me so
Not it
happy.
being like a whole, like a drug. Like,
I know.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
You were like, you're gonna get sleepy, like, are you okay with that, blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, like that's fine, I'll just sleep in the airplane. We ended up being together, sitting next to each other, which
That
was
was fun.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then yeah, I did pass out, but it was like freezing cold in the airplane. Like it was like full blast, like air conditioning blowing on us, like especially me. I'm so glad I brought at least a cardigan because it was so hot that day, especially in LA. But I still was like, let me just bring it just in case if like maybe the airport gets a little chilly or something.
Yeah.
No, dude, I was like holding on to that cardigan for my dear life.
shaking.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah. And then that combined with the Dramamine and how I was feeling already, I freaking knocked
Oh my God.
out. Yeah. And then
You
I
did,
even
yeah.
asked you, I was like, did I snore? And you were like, a little bit. And I'm like, dang it. But
Yeah, but who cares, right?
Yeah. What were you doing? Were you sleeping or anything like
No,
that?
I think I
can't
was just
remember.
like on my phone, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I forgot.
You can't really nap, huh?
I don't.
Yeah.
No,
I'm a nap queen.
Yeah, I love that for you though. For
Yeah.
me, I can barely sleep. So.
But for me, it's because sometimes of the sleep apnea part of it.
Right.
So if I don't
Yeah.
sleep well at night or anything like that, I'll experience more sleepiness during the day. But
Yeah. So that was pretty much the trip, honestly. Like,
yeah.
it was such an amazing day. Like one of the best days ever, for real.
No, it seriously was. When we got home, Angie, my sister, and our assistant, she was like, how did it go? And we were just like, you could tell like there was like a certain like aura to us. Seriously, like yeah, it was like we were just way too excited about everything that had happened. We're like, you don't even know like how awesome the day went. And we kind of told her a little bit like of like the main highlights, and we ended up all like hugging and like jumping up and down in the living room.
Yeah,
because like she was happy for us, and we were just sharing the joy that we had. I really liked that moment too.
Yeah, it was just so amazing. Like, I think I want to go to more like beauty events in the future, just to network with brands, because of the, that would be so much fun.
Yeah, it really would be. I feel like it is pretty on brand with us too. So
yeah,
because we like to share all of our favorite stuff with you guys anyway. So
exactly. Yeah. So I mean, look out for the future, LA. I do love LA though. Like for traveling there, but not to live there. But I do love going there. Like, it's fun. It's an experience.
What about if we went closer to home, San Francisco? If there's any,
we should
look into that.
Events in San Francisco. That would be fun too. I've never been to an event in San Francisco.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I've only been for like concerts and stuff, or
Do they have beauty events here?
I don't know. Let's look into it.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah,
it's not as hard actually, because the thing is that with like beauty events, like most brands actually bring in like smaller creators now, because the bigger ones don't go.
Yeah,
they don't go anymore because they're like too, I guess, big to go to those to the event. So they really try to like bring in like smaller creators to advertise their products and everything. So I think it's doable. Like,
wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's what I've learned from hearing different podcasts of like influencers in LA. Like, they don't go to those events, and there's literally an event like every day in LA.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, because it's kind of like their marketing. Instead of like commercials now, it's like they have influencers who promote their products instead of
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I watched the actual commercial or even like ads on like Amazon or anything like that, like while you're watching on TV, like, or on Peacock, or like you kind of don't even pay attention to the ads.
I think the only ads I like see is like for medication, right? I see those.
It's just like boring ones.
Yeah, boring. The ones with like the fast talking at the end. Right?
Yeah. So
yeah. So
that makes sense.
Yeah. So I think it's cool.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, an hour has hit already.
This is the longest episode we've ever had. I am so excited about that. Yeah, like if you guys like the longer episodes, let us know. I think a couple of like our faithful followers did mention it to us. So we're trying to, wherever we see fit, to do the longer episodes for you guys.
Yeah.
But check out the other ones too. They're short, but they're sweet and they're nice too.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
They're very like
brain fart.
They're very pinpointed.
Yeah.
So
like to the point.
Yeah. So, but we hope you guys enjoyed it. Go watch the LA vlog, and let's see what happens in the future for us.
Yay!
And we love you guys.
Don't forget to follow us on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram, and of course our podcast is on Spotify.
And we hope you guys are having a wonderful day or night whenever you're hearing this. Bye.
We love you.
Bye.